The development over the seasons was really fun. There were so many things that we had planned and we couldn't actually deploy right away. Playing music together was something that really fleshed out much later in the game's development, but we already had an idea of it very early. Starting out, the game was really about bringing the players into the world of Sky. After a certain point, we really saw a need. Guitar and rock drums and more ambient sounds or synths in some of these other seasons, like Season of Sanctuary or Season of Performance, where, yeah, your Sky Kid is performing, but it's really about the player also showing who they are, and having those modern instruments be there for them was really important and created a very cool sound along with everything that Sky had established up to that point.
Sky is originally a game about flying, but the season of Abyss was the season we enhanced the dimension of the game from flying to swimming. Audio team really wanted players to feel like they can swim really well in the game world. We actually had to invent new technologies to achieve this. That was very challenging, but really exciting and fun challenge to us.
I guess I feel like all the seasons were sort of challenging, but The Little Prince was probably the most difficult. The Little Prince had a very different character from all the Sky Kids and everyone else that the player had experienced. Making a theme for them that felt just right with the world and honoring how many generations of people their story has touched. That was actually really tough and kind of scary for me as a composer. I like to think that it's pretty good.
Music sheet system started from very interesting idea. Because the Sky is a network game, players can sometimes struggle with delay of the sound. And the music sheet developed so that players can connect and express music with their friends in a real time. When we launched the game Sky, we were kind of believing that the music sheet system was finalized. But seeing the feedback or reaction from the community actually has enhanced, expanded how to use the music system. Now, players can use the instrument and music sheets to connect with other players, build friendship between spirits, or express their creativity beyond time or space.
I always liked the idea of music sheets, but at launch and with the earlier seasons, I didn't really have the relationship with music sheets that eventually the players were developing. As I saw players expressing their desire to have a stronger relationship with other players through the music sheets, that's when I realized I needed to do more. Give them more music, give them music that was more challenging, more expressive for not just what the world of Sky was, but for what they were doing as players within the world of Sky.
Our players, our Sky Kids, are a highly creative group of people, so they definitely influence what we create into the game. For instance, in Days of Sunlight, we built a set of sand castles, and I went to the level and I saw different kinds of creations. Players really provide their brain juice, and us, we provide them with props for each event. We want to keep the content fresh and exciting for players, even though it's the same topic. For instance, Days of Feast, prior years was themed around the Christmas vibe, but in 2024, we had the story of Alice incorporated into the event, so we can have players falling down the rabbit hole, the book maze, so that's how the creation process changed.
We try to switch up the themes while keeping the same overarching themes. So for example, with Days of Bloom, we're able to choose a different type of flora to add to the world of Sky every year. We started with the cherry blossoms and home, and now we're all the way here with sunflowers in Sunlight Prairie.
For Sky Anniversary, we try to have fourth wall breaking stuff for one of the year. We have the t-shirt, we flooded Avery as the giant swimming pool. We had the giant sky tower that people can climb on it. Both were pretty fun and meta for Sky.
Yeah, it is kind of special to break the fourth wall and be able to actually party with the Sky devs in the world of Sky too. And it's just a big celebration together to celebrate the world that we've created. My favorite event, I do have a soft spot for Days of Bloom because it is the first event that I got to work on. It used to be just me working on events as the concept artist and the modeler and implementing those cosmetics in the game. But now the team has grown so much where we have Joey now, we have concept artists dedicated, we have environment artists. So being able to see how far the event has come since I started working on it, it's like this is where I started and this is all that progression.
I actually had this same sentiment as you have. Days of Feast was the first event that I worked on. It was really joyful to see what I designed put into the game. And we actually brought back one of the designs from that year in the past year of Days of Feast. Concepts could be brought back again. If the topic and content is right, for instance, Nat had a really great idea of the sunflower umbrella, but theme is not like the sunflower in that year. But this year we brought it back. It was so cute and players love it, so they will have its glory one day. We just cry at the corner and save it for future.
As for an event that I would like to see, I think it'd be really fun to do a bake-off.
Oh no, it's the same answer.
Oh no!
Days of like cooking. Imagine like take your friends and you go cut off the mushrooms on the trees and you make mushroom like soups, cut off the flowers, turn them into like pastries or stuff. Yeah.
You can make the best light pastry.
Yes.
Hello, Sky friends. Can I ask you to raise your stars for me for this one? Behind every colorful cape, every hand that you hold, that's a heartbeat, a dream, a name. As someone that cares deeply about self-expression and authenticity, I feel so grateful to experience a game that opens the doors to allow people to be their most authentic selves in the safest of spaces. To allow the light within you to truly shine. So what precious thing keeps me flying in Sky? Well, you that I've met years ago and I'm still wondering how you're doing. You who I am with currently, that I laugh with and make memories with in the present. And also the you that I am yet to meet and so excited to see. Friendship is at the heart of Sky. This game champions compassion. That is what keeps me flying in the skies. Happiest anniversary to Sky. Thank you to everyone that make this game what it is. See you in the skies, and never lose your light.
Hola Sky Kids, mi nombre es Azu. Nací en la temporada de Abismo. Llevo jugando 4 años. Empecé compartiendo pequeños momentos, capturando imágenes o grabando escenas que me parecían divertidas. Poco a poco fui encontrando mi estilo. Quería que mi contenido fuera de ayuda para la comunidad. Guiarte y hacerte sonreír. Hubo momentos en los que dudé, pero el cariño y el apoyo de los Sky Kids que me siguen me dieron ánimos y motivos. Hoy en día crear contenido de Sky se ha convertido en una de mis pasiones más grandes. Es mi forma de dejar mi huella en este lugar que tanto quiero y de conectar con personas de todas partes. Gracias por acompañarme en este viaje. Aún queda mucho por vivir y compartir. Bye bye.
I'm Guto, and you're probably wondering how I got here. To be honest, the beginning wasn't too difficult for me. I learned the ropes quickly and fell in love with the hilly forest. But I realized that Sky is really about connections. And in my first month, I met an amazing Brazilian player named Mia. She became my best friend and taught me almost everything I know about the world of Sky. She introduced me to the Brazilian community, and I started creating videos about Sky. In less than 2 months, people are loving my videos. That's when I created the Surfer do Céu, a community where new and veteran players could make friends and share how special Sky can be. Together, we became something much bigger than I ever imagined. And not long after, I joined Sky Creator Troop. Like, oh my god, Sky literally changed my life in last 1 year. For me, Sky is a place full of amazing friendships. I'm sure you've met someone special too. So, what makes Sky special to you?
Hi, my name is Joshua the Pen, and I'm a Season of Abyss Moth. And you have no idea where I was before I found Sky Children of the Light. I was searching around, lost, looking for something. Just a baby streamer hoping to make an impact on the world and getting lost in where my place was in the giant ocean of content creation. I'd lost some friends, I'd gotten to know over a difference of values, and here you all came. In the form of a simple avatar kneeling down to offer me a candle. I stood there aloof as to the significance of this gesture, one of friendship, an easy solution to the hurt and loneliness that I'd been feeling. And it was accomplished with one handhold and a hug and a silly candle being offered to me. All this to say that the best things are worth the wait.
Someday, when this scenery becomes a memory, what would you like to remember? I want to remember you. From now on, forever. Forever.
私の生まれは感謝の季節生まれです。
はじめまして、ヘルシー竹雄です。私の生まれは思いを編む季節です。思いを編む季節で生まれ、
最初は一人で何をしていいかもわからなかった私ですが、
スカイの世界観を楽しみ、
自由なゲーム性に魅力を感じ、
この言葉のない物語を心から楽しむことができたおかげで、
未だ明かされていない王国の歴史を考察しながら、
フレンドとのカオスな時間を楽しみ、
夜遅くまでのおしゃべりやスカイの世界の探索を楽しみ、
たくさんの季節を巡りながら育ちました。
あよ、データちゃんです。普段は YouTube や X、TikTok で活動しています。昨年は一人の始まりをテーマに制作しました。一人だったらきっとこの世界に居続けていなかった。だから私は誰かの始まりのきっかけになる存在を描きました。この世界を長年旅する中で出会った人たちが楽しさを少しずつ教えてくれました。中でも何もわからなかった頃に出会った一人は今でも強く心に残っています。その体験を誰かに届けたい。出会いで色づき変わっていく世界をこの作品に込めました。この作品が誰かの始まりにつながれば嬉しいです。
僕の名前はスカイ幸太郎。この施設の守衛をしている。まあ守衛といっても大半はクレーム処理だ。
ケープがないと入れないってどういうこと？
申し訳ありませんが、そういう決まりなので。
2時間も待ったんだけど。
決して楽な仕事ではない。おや、またあの子来てるな。きっとこの子もケープがなくて入れないのだろう。僕は休日になると困っている星の子がいないかパトロールしている。雨に濡れて身動きの取れない星の子を発見。さあこの火鉢で体を温めて。
守衛さん？
あの子か。偶然だな。
あ、そうだ。仕事場に忘れ物してしまった。取りに行くけど一緒に来るかい？
はい。
僕はスカイ幸太郎。困っている子供を放っておくことはできない。
こんにちは。スカイタイムの時間です。近年暗黒竜による被害が拡大しています。先日 乱破線エリアで精霊を解放していた星の子2人が暗黒竜に襲われ、1人が負傷しました。襲撃直後、もう1人の星の子が大泣きなどの救急対応を行い、被害は光の羽1枚の損失に抑えられたということです。闇の生物に詳しい専門家に話を聞きました。捨てられた地ではできるだけ複数人で行動し、周囲への警戒を怠らないことが重要です。今日も素敵な空の旅を。以上、スカイタイムでした。
When the storm erupted, and the dark dragons descended from the Hades, the world called on the one man who could make a difference. And when it happened again, he was called on once more. And nobody saw it coming. 3 more times. And now, the one man who made a difference 5 times before is about to make a difference again. Only this time, it's different. Sky Kid 6, Golden Wasteland. Here we go again. Again.
こんにちは。スカイタイムのお時間です。近年、暗黒竜による被害が拡大しています。先日、ランパ線エリアで精霊を解放していた星の子2人が暗黒竜に襲われ、1人が負傷しました。襲撃直後、もう1人の星の子がお泣きなどの救急対応を行い、被害は光の羽1枚の損失に抑えられたということです。闇の生物に詳しい専門家に話を聞きました。捨てられた地ではできるだけ複数人で行動し、周囲への警戒を怠らないことが重要です。今日も素敵な空の旅を。以上、スカイタイムでした。
い してた。クスクスって感じのやつだっけ、妹は。今のかわいい。めっちゃシュールやった。
How to fly in sky with table. More table. Keep going up. Yay!
を始める。今日の任務は暴風域突破だ。羽の枚数
11枚。
12枚。
1枚。
Why are you here?
壁を越えられない1枚はね、ショートカットがうまくいかなかったゴリラプレイヤー、チルリーダー。
待て待て待て待て。
困惑アヌビス。
羽って意味あります？
あるわ。最後までフォーメーション A で行くぞ。はい。作戦は想定内だ。どこだ。
楽しかったです。
Hi everyone, and welcome to your tranquil activity. This is an invitation to slow down a bit, to relax, and to pay attention to the little things. Today we're going to bathe you in the relaxing sights and sounds of the sky world. We're going to interweave those with the healing tones of crystal singing bowls. There's nothing special you have to do. Just find a cozy spot and rest with us as we sink in deeper to the sky world. So when you're ready, let's get settled and we'll begin. You could be sitting down or lying down for this time. You can have your eyes open or closed. Whatever feels most natural and restful to you. As you get settled in your spot, we're going to take 3 deep cleansing breaths together. So in through your nose for 1, 2, 3, 4, and then out through your mouth for 1, 2, 3, 4. In, 2, 3, 4. Out, 2, 3, 4. Last one. Big breath in through your nose for 2, 3, 4. And out with a big sigh. 2, 3, 4. Feel your body resting on the ground beneath you supported by the earth below. And let's rest your attention on the sound and the sensation of your body, the gentle rhythm of your natural breath. And enjoy this moment of rest together.